Alright, what is up my knuckleheads? My name is Conquistador, and today we're playing some FTB Unbleached. Alright, so definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. First thing we need to do today is get our potatoes going. We need to get potatoes in our hot bar. I don't know if it's called that. Yeah, so, last night for dinner, I feel like you guys should know this, I had, homemade pizzas, and they were gangster. Now, the reason they were gangster is because we put bacon and macaroni on them. So, it wasn't epic mealtime, but it was pretty epic. My mom recently started watching YouTube videos, and she thinks she's, genius. So she tries to make Lonely Island references from 2007 and epic mealtime videos stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we're not here to talk about that. Definitely time to put our potatoes away. And also, I have cleared out a spot for our smeltery. That is definitely what it's called. So, the reason we are making a smeltery is for advanced Tinker's Construct tools. You have to basically smelt down your metals, and it works as if you guys have seen my old FTB videos, there is a thing called a macerator or a pulverizer, and it basically grinds your loot like ores like iron and gold and copper and tin. It'll grind those into 2 dust, and then you can cook that and get ingots. So essentially, you double the income of your loot. Well, the smeltery works exactly the same. So you put in an iron ore, and it'll give you 2 iron, but it'll be liquid. It'll be called molten iron, and you have to pour it out of these faucets. And yeah, so I'm gonna make it. And we're back with a frickin' smeltery. Yes, I have created the greatest early game situation ever. We're kind of missing some stuff because we need more stuff, but yeah. That'll mainly be off camera that I do that. So we have this basic smeltery. We can't really pour these yet. These are casting tables. I'm gonna have to explain once I get this stuff to make this thing work. These are seared tanks. What you need is lava. You have to fill them. They each hold 4 buckets of lava. I put 2 because that's just how I do it. And we're gonna need to go get some lava. But first off, oh, it's getting nighttime. So you guys remember this book from when we started the series. It spawned in our inventory. It's called Materials and You. So this is basically teaching you how to start Tinker's Construct. And here's the tool forge, which we have to make soon. We have enough iron, so yeah. This is, if there was no NEI, this would teach you how to basically get this. What is this? Oh, you can create that. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna sleep real quick, but what I did was I got the other 2 books. The red book is the book about explaining tools, and you get it from crafting these things. So we found them, so I just made an extra one just to get the book so I can show you guys basically what modifiers you can get. And the last one is the smelting one. So it's for the smeltery. Once you craft a seared brick, I think, or any of those things, it will drop this book in your inventory, and it'll teach you everything about smelteries. So first off, I want to teach you guys about the things you can put on your tools. So there's materials and there's modifiers. There's the basic tools, except the axe is called a hatchet, and it's super fast on leaves. There's a mattock, which is a shovel hoe axe. There is a long sword, a rapier, which you guys saw. It kind of sucks. It's right here. A dagger. Those are very bad. Frying pans are freaking cool. You can actually place them on the ground, and it makes a little pan, and you get to put meat in it, and it cooks it. I might make one of those just for fun. Battle sign. I haven't really used that. It's kind of a mess around thing. A chisel. This is for making tools, not tools, blocks into different blocks. Like, say you have stone brick. If you were to chisel it with this, it would turn into chiseled stone brick, I think. And then it turns into, like, all these different variations of stone brick, and it works with other bricks and stuff. We're moving on to the advanced tools. This is a hammer. It is probably the best thing in Tinker's Construct. It's one of my favorite things. It mines a 3x3 area. So, say I was to hit this wood right here. Well, say this is all stone, okay? I hit this wood and bam, 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 bam. It's all mined out at the same time. So pretty much what I do is I get one of those and I go down to level 11 and I make strip mines that are 3x3 with just mining once, and it's pretty epic. It costs a lot though. We'll get into this in another episode. I really want to show you guys all of Tinker's Construct. The next thing is a lumber axe. A lumber axe is basically the axe of the stream from Thaumcraft because it cuts the entire tree down, and it's awesome. It still costs a lot, but we can make it with stone, and then we can go cut down a forest. Very useful. The excavator is the same as the hammer, except it's a shovel. So you can do dirt, gravel, sand. You can harvest large amounts of them in a 3x3 radius that allows you to get tons of stuff. And a scythe is a AoE mob weapon, and it's like a sickle from the old Red Power. It lets you basically do a 3x3 area. You guys can read it right there. It's also a melee weapon, so 3x3 carrots or whatever. Next thing is a cleaver. Cleavers are awesome. They're fat swords, like fat, and they're huge. They hit very slow though, but when they hit, they do so much damage if you put the right things on them. Next thing is a battle axe. I don't know what this thing does. Area of effect. It looks like it's a weapon and it's the lumber axe. So yeah, it's probably decent. I don't know. I've never tried it. I think I'd give it a shot though. Also, you can make bows, bow and arrow. You guys probably already know what a bow and arrow is if you've ever played Minecraft before, but for the sake of it, I'll explain. A bow and arrow, you put the arrow in the bow and then they shoot it and then it's dead. So yeah, we can make those. Now, these are the materials. You can use wood, stone, iron, flint, cactus, obsidian, bone. Bone is awesome. I love bone. Netherrack, alumite, which is one of the alloys that I'm going to explain in the next book. Slime crystal and the blue slime crystal and the normal slime crystal. The blue slime crystal is from a new mob that they added, which is the blue slime. It comes with the mod Tinker's Construct, so these are very good crystals and they're easier to find than the normal slimes. But the normal slimes are significantly better than the blue slimes due to their rarity. Yes. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use some of this slime stuff. To make the slime crystals, these things, you have 4 slime balls or 4 blue slime balls, dirt, sand, and it makes this disgusting, weird cactus fart thing, and then you cook it and it turns into that. You can make paper tools. You can make cobalt, ardite, manulin. These are all, cobalt and ardite are the nether ores of Tinker's Construct. It requires a steel pick. Steel Tinker's Construct pick or better to mine them, so they are a bit more in-game. And if you mix these together in a smeltery, it creates manulin, which I believe is the best tool alloy in the game, I think. Also, you can just do copper, bronze, steel, and that's it. Yeah, so that's all the materials you can use. Now let's get on to the modifiers. So you can put a diamond and it increases the durability and increases the mining level to 3, which means you can mine pretty much everything, I think. It allows you to mine obsidian, and you could have a stone pick with a diamond and you could mine obsidian, diamonds, all that stuff. An emerald, just 50% more durability. So say you put on 500 durability and then you do 50% more. I'm not good at math. There you go. The speed modifier, like efficiency, is redstone, and they go in increments of 50. So you have 3 modifiers on a tool, but you can use them however you like. Say you want a diamond, an emerald, and 50 redstone, then you would have a very long-lasting fast pick. So next thing is moss. Now this is decently difficult to obtain. Moss is Very, very cool. It's a repair thing that you put on your tool, and as you use it, it will repair itself. But the thing is, it's very, very slow compared to other repairs. So this is kind of, it's good on a tool that you're not using frequently. Say you're going mining and you're using a pick and you're constantly using it, your pick will break before this can repair it. So this is something you would put on, let's say, a sword if you're not like doing anything. Yeah, but it's preference. I prefer not to use it, but I will use it to show you guys because it's cool looking. The next thing is auto smelt. And auto smelt is the most gangster thing ever. You can mine iron and it gives you an ingot. So cool. If you put it on a weapon, it'll set mobs on fire for 3 seconds. It's stackable with luck. Luck is fortune. So you can fortune auto smelt ores, and it can give you, up to 3 iron per iron ore. That's pretty cool. You make the moss with mossy cobblestone or mossy stone brick. And you can make those by mixing a new block called moss. It's not a block, it's a little thing that you can find in Biomes of Plenty. Biomes O Plenty, and you use 9 of them and you create one of these. So next thing is the lava crystal. These are awesome for your auto smelts and such. This is luck, which I was explaining. This is the fortune of the game, but of Tinker's Construct, that is, but it is very expensive. It takes 450 lapis to create a Fortune 3 pick that works perfectly. That is very difficult, but if you really don't have the materials to make an enchanting table or a farm or whatever, this is definitely the way to go. Now for weapons, quartz. Quartz is the main thing for weapons. It basically adds damage and it's super good. You can have them hit as hard as like a sharpness 5 sword. It's very effective. The next thing is fiery. You put on blaze powder and it acts like you have fire aspect. Now next thing is necrotic. These things drop rare chance off of wither skeletons, and it allows you to basically get life steal. So you hit them and it heals you. So very awesome. Silky, this is the silk touch without having to, get the enchant and the experience farm and all that bull schnazzle. So you just make the silky jewel, which will be in the next few pages, and it allows you to just silk touch stuff. And it doesn't work with luck or auto smelt, so you can't fortune and silk touch, because then you could mine like a diamond ore and it would give you 3 diamond ore, and then you could fortune that. So yeah, that's not stackable or auto smelt. You couldn't silk touch it and have it cooked. So that, yeah. Now to make the silky jewel, it takes silky cloth, which is the gold nugget or aluminum brass nugget surrounded by string, and then around emerald. Then you put that on your tool and you're good. So reinforced. This is an obsidian large plate. We're gonna make a bunch of those for our advanced Tinker's Construct tools. That's one of the main reasons we made a smeltery, is for these plates. They add reinforced 3, which is like, I don't think it's like unbreaking, but it allows you to, sometimes it doesn't take durability. Let's say you mine three times. 2 out of the 3 might not count. So yeah, I don't know exactly how that works, but yeah. Knockback, you put a piston on, and I guess when you hit, it activates redstone and makes the noise and poof, hits them back. I guess it looks pretty cool, but kind of dumb. I don't know. Yeah, we're definitely gonna mess around with that. Next thing is beheading. Ender pearl and obsidian, and it looks super cool on the sword. You can cut enemies' heads off, like zombie heads, like we have in our door. Next thing, bane of arthropods. Nobody likes you, but if you're new, it does extra damage to spiders. So yeah, and it takes a fermented spider eye. Now next thing is smite, which is very good for, let's say you're farming wither skeletons. Smite is a soil, I forget what it's called, graveyard soil, zombie flesh, bone meal, and dirt, and then you cook that and it turns into that, and then you can put smite on your sword. So one of the last things is electric. It allows you to put a battery and electronic circuit, so these are compatible with IC2 and modular powered armor. So it'll take from the health pool of the, yeah, it's very cool, very cool. This is what I prefer over the moss. Next thing is to increase the size of your storage on your tool. 1 diamond and 1 gold block allows you to have 1 extra modifier, so you'll have 4 instead of 3. Then a nether star actually does the same thing. So you can put a nether star and 1 diamond and 1 gold, but you can only have 1 per tool. So you can have both, but only 1 of each per tool. So you can have up to 5 modifiers in total. And that is the tool book. That took forever. Yeah. Alright, so my apologies for that taking so long. I wanted to get the basics of the Tinker's Construct tools down for you guys. Next episode we are going to have a better working smeltery. Yes, I forgot what it's called. Don't judge me. Better working smeltery. And we are going to start crafting our awesome tools with iron and different alloys and such. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, feel free to leave a like and definitely eat some Cheetos. If you find a vending machine, go to the vending machine, put in your money, and pick Cheetos and cover your face in cheese. Yes, I will see you guys next time. Peace!